All right, welcome in to the Tweener podcast, a podcast for wrestling fans by wrestling fans. And I am here with my first guest, and I'm very thankful to have him on, very appreciative to have him on. I got Brian here with me. Say what's up, Brian.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, so like I said, got Brian here with me. We are here for the fallout of the Royal Rumble, which was about 48 hours ago. We got a lot to discuss. I got a lot to vent about because I was a little disappointed on the men's part. So with that being said, first, I'm going to start with Brian. Brian, how did you feel about the Royal Rumble?
I liked the Royal Rumble. I don't like how predictable it was. We all knew Cody was going to win.
Yes.
But I hate that they announced that he was going to be in it. They should have just saved him for a surprise instead of just announcing that he was going to be in it.
Yeah, and I think that was like everybody's gripe. But not only did we know Cody was going to win, like I feel like 95% of the people knew the Real was going to win as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, did you have any other picks outside of Real?
Liv?
Really? Oh, crap, I ain't even noticed the shirt. Hold on, time out. How long have you been a Liv fan?
Good, probably since she debuted in the Riot Squad.
I was going to say, was it before she became Miss Money in the Bank?
Yes, way before. When she came to the main roster with the Riot Squad.
Okay, and you know what? When I first saw Liv, to me, I compared her to Alexa Bliss. I don't know if that's a wrong comparison. But
no, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, like I compared her, and I tried so hard, and even last year, I tried so hard to like Liv, but I just couldn't. I couldn't latch onto her. I tried so hard to, and I still like her a lot. And I'm surprised she lasted so long in the Rumble this year. But I want to say my biggest disappointment, and I'm not gonna try to shit on the Rumble too much.
Oh yeah,
but my biggest disappointment was the reason I like the Royal Rumble is because I like surprise entrance. So I was just like, we're gonna get some WWE legends. We might get some celebrities like Bad Bunny might be there, and we had one legend in the Rumble. You know who that was?
That was Booker T.
Booker T, because he's from Texas. And I kind of was like, oh, they got to do Booker T. I thought it was going to be more funnier, like he was going to get out the announce table. Announce table and then like slide in the ring or something like that. But outside of Booker T, we didn't have nobody come back. No other legends, no celebrities. Rey Mysterio went whatever. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I read somewhere that they played it off like he got attacked, but he was really suffering a minor injury.
Like a non-wrestling, something that happened on a live show or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And then like somebody, because I was live streaming it on my Twitch, like the audio, not the video of it, because I'll get it took down like I did before when I tried to do Survivor Series. Somebody in my Twitch chat was like, yeah, The Rock is definitely going to be there because his mom is there, and somebody shared a picture of his mom sitting in the crowd on the 5th row. So
yeah, I saw that.
I'm not sure. Did you believe that hype?
I didn't think he was going to be there, no.
Me too. A lot of people was reaching because they was like the poster had electricity on it. So
yeah.
They was reaching with that. But like, it's like outside of the men's Royal Rumble, that was the men's Royal Rumble and the women's championship match were like the only two disappointments. I was actually happy with the women's Royal Rumble though.
No, yeah, the women's Royal Rumble was great.
Yeah, I kept like every time, like when I was live streaming on my Twitch, I kept like pausing it just because I was like, this is gonna be the moment Naomi returns.
I thought she was going to, and then they completely messed up Nia Jax's return.
Why do you say that for?
Well, when they did the countdown, they played her music at 7.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, you know what? That did happen, but I didn't even hear the countdown because I was like, oh, they just gonna play her music and like they're not gonna count down.
It went 10, 9, 8, Nia Jax's music, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's hilarious, and they do that a lot. It's been a lot of like production issues lately since Triple H took over.
Yeah.
And a lot of people was like, oh, on Vince McMahon watch, it wouldn't be that way. But to me, this Rumble felt very Vince McMahonish, because I feel like if Triple H had more control, it would have been a lot of more comebacks or something.
Yeah, it felt very underwhelming. I mean, even like when I saw Logan Paul come out too, I can't stand Logan Paul. I get everybody's like all behind him right now. I'm not.
How did you feel about the collision he had with Ricochet though?
That was great. That was awesome.
That was like, and now I'm starting to think, I think this is gonna be his thing. Like, he had the highlight moment with Roman, and now he got the highlight moment with Ricochet. So when he wrestles at WrestleMania, most likely against Seth Rollins, I assume.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna have a highlight moment against Seth. So
yeah, I could see that match happening.
Yeah, since he eliminated Seth, I'm like, I guess that's gonna be his thing, Mr. Highlight. I guess that can be his nickname or something. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. And then Gunther. Is it Gunther or Gunther?
I hear it said so many different ways that I don't know how to say it, but like props to him, man.
Yeah, like I hear other podcasters say Gunther. I say Gunther because that's the way I read it. But
yeah, I say Gunther.
Yeah, like he broke the record for the longest time in the Royal Rumble. He broke Rey Mysterio's record. He got 1 hour and 11 minutes, and I was surprised at that. I was surprised.
I thought he looked great in the Rumble.
Yeah, and then the only thing I feel like they was like winging it on the Gunther Brock Lesnar confrontation, because it was kind of like botchy, weird. Like the chemistry was off. Like Gunther was trying to chop Brock, but he was chopping them all soft. Like they didn't know what to do, and like Brock was looking at him like, do something, and he was like, okay, chop. Like, I don't know. It was kind of weird though.
Yeah, I noticed that I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Brock Lesnar. Poor Baron Corbin, man. He didn't even get to enjoy the Rumble.
You know what? I was thinking, because like, because you bring up Baron Corbin, I was thinking to myself, okay, we know Cody gonna win. I don't know if you remember the Rumble years ago when Batista was wrestling. And,
yes.
Batista won, and the Bootista stuff started, and everybody turned against him. I was like, man, I hope the same thing don't happen to Cody. And I was like, the only way I feel like they won't turn against Cody, like the last person can't be like Cody and Sammy, because everybody gonna cheer for Sammy. Or it can't be Cody and Seth, because I can hear people going, oh, like, I don't know. So I was like, maybe it should be like Cody and Baron Corbin, because ain't nobody gonna cheer for Baron Corbin.
Right.
I actually used to like him though. When he was the Lone Wolf, when he first got called up, I used to love him.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah. And that was the first shirt that I've purchased in like probably 15 years. It was a Baron Corbin Lone Wolf shirt that I no longer have. I threw it away. What did you think about the Pitch Black match?
I thought the match was underwhelming. I thought the moment after is what made it.
Yeah. What about the aesthetics of it though?
I thought it was cool. Man. I honestly, going into it, didn't know what to expect with it, but seeing how they pulled it off, I think it was awesome.
It was the most beautiful looking match I've ever seen. I thought it was just going to be lights out, everybody with their camera phones, and like a spotlight or something like that.
Thought it was going to be a spotlight.
Yeah, and I mean, like, that match was so aesthetically pleasing, but the match was underwhelming. I agree. The end of it with Uncle Howdy diving off.
Oh yeah.
AKA Bo Dallas, because I think it's Bo Dallas. But
I think it's Bo Dallas.
I don't know anybody else it could be. A lot of people were saying it can be if I say this guy's name right, Joey Gacy. That's how you say it from NXT?
I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've also heard that he's one of the Firefly Funhouse characters that have been showing up.
Yeah,
I've heard he's one of those. I also think there's a good possibility. The one that I heard that I thought was pretty accurate based off of like the size of Uncle Howdy is Cameron Grimes.
I heard about that too. Do you really think they would do such a dramatic character shift for Cameron Grimes though?
No.
That's like a huge 360, like a completely different person. Joey
Yeah,
Gacy,
right.
I can see. I'm like, why not bring back Eric Rowan? I'm not sure
Right.
what he's doing, but bring him back. But if you bring him back, it's gonna be obvious. I mean, he's huge.
Oh yeah.
Bo Dallas being Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
I mean, just the body type of Uncle Howdy. You know, I just feel like it gotta be, but it's just so weird to me. And you know,
Yeah, and I
Bray
don't.
Wyatt actually has a wrestler. I mean, an uncle that used to wrestle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. But that was one of my. I liked the match. It was just extremely underwhelming. It was quick. I'm not sure if the men's Royal Rumble ran long, and that's why I hated to make that quick. It seems like there was almost a botch with it too, with the steps and the announcer table. So I don't know.
Yeah. I also, yeah, there was something going on with them stairs because Bray could barely stand on his feet.
And then after that was the women's title match, which was, I don't know, shouldn't even have been on the show.
Yeah, I don't think that was great.
Like, I was watching it and I was like, I feel like I'm watching a Monday Night Raw main event. Like, it was nothing. There was no Uncle Howdy appearance or no Bray Wyatt logo for Alexa. Like, it was like nothing.
Well, yeah, they did that whole video package for her at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They did do that. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Because I guess I was just, everybody was kind of thinking that it would be some type of in match thing or whatever that would probably make her lose or something like that versus her just losing straight up clean.
Yeah.
Who do you think Rhea is gonna challenge?
Personally, I want her to pick Charlotte. Ooh. I want to see them run it back again.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask you this, and I want you to be completely honest when I ask you this question.
All right.
You can think about it if you want before you answer, but be completely honest. I'm the only person that I don't hear say this. How would you feel if Rhea challenged for a men's title, like the IC title or the US Championship?
I think it would be interesting. I definitely think it would be very interesting to see, like, Rhea versus friggin' Austin Theory.
Yeah, because not Gunther. Definitely not Gunther.
No, hell no.
No, not Gunther unless Gunther loses and he gets inserted into something else. But like, I don't even know. I'm kind of scared for her to do like Austin Theory. Well, hold on. Let me take that back. Like, let's say Gunther lost the IC title to like The Miz, and it was like Rhea against The Miz. You know, I think that would be kind of funny a little bit. And she gets so much like China comparisons, and China is was a two-time IC champ. So
yeah,
that's the reason why I thought about it. I know it's not gonna happen, but I thought about it.
If they did that, the only way I could see them doing that is if one of the guys dropped the belt to Solo.
Oh yeah. And I was thinking, like, what the hell are they gonna do with Solo when the bloodline goes away?
Because of that run-in that they had on Monday Night Raw the last weekend or last week.
I feel like it was like two. Didn't it happen twice? It happened one time in the ring, and I feel like they had a stare down on the ramp somewhere too.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We had the men's Royal Rumble, the pitch black match, where people keep calling it the lights out match for some reason.
Yeah.
We had the women's championship. Then we had the women's Royal Rumble, and let's see, we had Michelle McCool, we had Nia Jax, definitely more than the men's. Who else did we have?
Let's go bringing back her Kana character.
Yeah, and then that was cool. I didn't expect that. I swear, like they came out of nowhere, and the crowd erupted, and I was surprised that the crowd really knew about it too. So I like that. She got a nice pop for that.
Yeah.
That was a heel character, right?
It was.
Okay. But was that like, because I didn't watch her in NXT, so was that something in NXT or just like New Japan?
That was her New Japan character.
Okay, because I didn't watch not one NXT match at all.
I didn't really watch her. I didn't watch any of her NXT stuff.
Yeah. So we got that. Like I said, Nia Jax. We got Michelle McCool. We got. I'm surprised Beth Phoenix wasn't in it, but
yeah.
It
was cool to see Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, and she actually, because once again, I don't watch NXT.
Yeah.
So she was actually better than I expected. Like, I didn't know she was that good in the ring for her to just be getting there. I know Booker T trains her, but I still didn't know she was that good. So to me, she's still kind of like happy rah-rah, and I don't like wrestlers that's like happy rah-rah all the time, just smiling all the time. Kind of like Ricochet smile all the time. It's kind of annoying. But I really, really like she's elevated. She's in my top 5 favorite female wrestlers now. I like her a lot. Since you said Roxanne, that reminds me we got Zoe Stark too, but she was kind of not important. So,
not really. I mean, she did that one spot on Rhea on the ropes.
And
corkscrewed senton on the ropes or whatever she did.
Yeah. And then I know I'm missing somebody. I feel like we got some, like at least 2 more people I'm missing. As far as like, I guess you can say like a surprise.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. That was my first time seeing Chelsea Green too.
Yeah.
Didn't know she was that attractive. But yeah. That was my first time seeing Chelsea Green.
She was breaking records too.
I know, yeah, right. And I did not expect that because in my opinion, like I know of her because it seems like she got a huge following. Yeah. So like, are you familiar with her? Like, did you watch her at all?
Not really. I really only knew who she was because of Matt Cardona.
Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea Green, and give me one more because I feel like we was missing 2 and you said Chelsea Green. One more surprise. It was another one.
There was. I feel like there was another one.
Chelsea, Michelle McCool, Zoe Stark, Roxanne, Nia Jax.
There had to be. Had to be.
Yeah, I just feel like it was more just because the women's. I remember saying to myself, the women's was like 1,000 times better than the men's. I feel like outside of the Logan Paul Ricochet collision and I guess the Brock Lesnar moment, and I just knew he was gonna be like the last person, and he wasn't.
And there was like a couple people that like they could have done without in the Rumble, like give the spots to other people.
Right. And I'm like, and then the women's Royal Rumble made me realize the things that the men's Royal Rumble was lacking. Because I'm like, wow, I just noticed that they didn't do like one NXT guy in the men's Royal Rumble. We couldn't have got Carmelo Hayes or even Braun Breaker or somebody.
Right.
I was like, wow, I was surprised. I'm like,
even somebody as small as like a JD McDonough or something.
Yeah, or like I would have loved to see like Grayson Waller come out.
Oh yeah, or even like a Ilya Dragunov Gunther face off again.
Yeah, like somebody. I'm like, we didn't get not one men's NXT star in the men's Royal Rumble, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then go ahead.
I was a little underwhelmed with the entries of the men's Royal Rumble. There was like no surprises except for Booker T.
Right.
But I think everybody expected that.
Yeah, just because he's from Texas. And I was thinking like maybe, I don't know how the timetable looking on Big E, but I was like maybe a Big E return, but we didn't get any of that. And then like I remember last year, Triple H saying like how the forbidden door is going to stretch. So I'm just knowing and thinking to myself, maybe we can get a Jay White because I know his contract expired, or Will Ospreay, or I know no AEW guys, but you know, Mickey James was in the Women's Royal Rumble last year, so maybe they still got some type of relationship with Impact to where they can bring some guys over from there. But no.
I think it would have been funny to see, or not even funny, cool to see Jay White, Finn Balor face off.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, and then I was like, I don't know, do you know what's going on with AJ Styles? Why he wasn't there?
He got injured at a house show.
Right, that's right. That was like about 3 weeks to a month ago, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot about the injury. I forgot about that. And then finally, the last match of the night, the biggest match of the night. How did you feel about Roman and Kevin Owens?
I thought it was a pretty good match, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, they did. Kevin Owens messed up that one spot on the top rope when he was going for that moonsault.
Yeah.
Slid right off the top rope.
Yeah, then he kind of got back up and did like a like a swanton or something like that. I don't know. He got like pissed off or something.
He did the same thing off the middle rope.
Yeah, but hey, he botched it, but I think it was still cool though. Like it was still cool. I forgot where we left off at. I think you were saying something about something about Bailey's hair.
Oh yeah, when Becky grabbed her up by the hair and threw her into the side of the apron.
In the way
she bounced her head off of the metal part of the apron.
Yeah, and then when you said that, it made me think about like how in the hell did Rhea start bleeding?
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
I was wondering.
Yeah, like Rhea was bleeding, and I was like, oh shit, I hope no one broke her nose. And then Gunther had a big ass gash on his back too, or Gunther.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And then Cody was bleeding in his mouth.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, there was a lot of blood, and then I was like, oh, yeah. Vince ain't gonna like this shit, because they was like zooming in on Gunther shit.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, they started zooming in onto his cut, so I was like, man, yeah, Vince ain't gonna like that.
And Cody was spitting his blood everywhere.
Yeah, and every single time Gunther chopped Cody, I was like, please stop it. Like, I was screaming like a little girl, because I was like, I do not want Cody to get hurt again before WrestleMania.
I was a little upset at that.
I'm like, he already like sensitive, because I know for a fact, I mean, Cody, he gonna get hurt again within the next I would give him like 6 to 8 months. He'll probably win the title, get hurt, have to relinquish it, be gone for like 4 to 6 months, come back, challenge for it again. Like, I don't freaking know.
Right.
Or maybe after he wins that one time, that's all he needs, just to do it, since his dad never did it.
And now that you said the Royal Rumble stuff, we were forgetting a couple people in the women's match. Natalia came back.
Oh yeah.
And Indy Hartwell.
Oh yeah, both of them. Oh yeah. And I kept calling her I keep calling her Indy Blackheart. I don't know why. And yeah. I was just about to say and Shotzi, but I forgot Shotzi's not a surprise. She's regular. Yeah, okay.
Just kind of there.
Natalia came back, and I don't think anyone even realized she was gone, to be honest. It's kind of bad.
Except for commentary. They were just like, oh, she came back. She broke her nose.
And, man, Pat McAfee, whatever his name is the best commentator. I guess that's what you call them, commentators.
Yeah.
Since JR and Jerry Lawler. Like, he is so hilarious and good. Like, normally I hear them talking, but I don't like listen, but I hear them, but I don't like absorb it, but I absorb what he says, because it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh, it is. It's comedy.
It's hilarious. Yeah, and then like it was a part when they were on commentary, and Drew and Sheamus was in the ring, and they have a little issue with their tag team name, the Banger Bros.
Oh yeah.
And they can't say it anymore on TV, and Michael Cole was trying to explain to him why. I'm not sure if you picked up on that or not.
I didn't know.
So he was like, what is it? And like Pat McAfee really didn't know why they couldn't say it. Like, well, he was like, what's their name? And he was like, Michael Cole was like, what are we? And he was like, we're bros. And he was like, and what kind of matches do they put on? And he was like, bangers. And then, with the porn site and all that stuff like that. So they couldn't say it for legal reasons. And then later on in the show, Pat McAfee, or McPhee, whatever his name is, accidentally said it. So I was like, that's probably going to be a fine.
Right.
Like, he accidentally said it. And then when he said it, Michael Cole was like, yeah. Like, he had that, like, yeah, you messed up moment type of thing.
Right.
But, back to the Roman and KO match. We had a botch. We had some gruesome moments. It boiled down. Roman won. We all knew Roman was going to win. I think like everybody was kind of split on is this the night Sammy's gonna flip or not?
I had a feeling he was going to. Just based off how he was acting at ringside and the build up to this match, and I had a feeling it was before.
Yeah, I'm like, is he gonna flip now or at WrestleMania? And then I like how it was like reminiscent of the Seth Rollins Shield turn as well.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That beatdown on KO with them super kicks. I know it's like a lot of like just leg slapping, but still, I think that was It wasn't hard to watch, but that was kind of okay enough.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to watch. It wasn't really like too hard to watch. It was just, and then I think Sammy did what Jay has been wanting to do for a long time.
What?
Drive that chair through Reigns' back.
Oh man. Which Uso was it when the bloodline first got formed? Was it Jay? Was the Uso that was kind of against it, or was it Jimmy?
It was Jay.
It was
they
Jay.
had that Hell in a Cell I Quit match.
Okay. Yeah. So I was a little sad to see it because the bloodline just been so good for so long, and I didn't get a chance to really get my bloodline shirt and throw up the ones at the same time. So I kind of hate to see it go away.
I have one bloodline shirt, and it's the Feeling Oozy shirt.
The Feeling Oozy. Like, I really hated to see that. So I'm assuming going forward, and now we can just transition into what's going forward. I assume that it's going to be Sammy and KO versus Jimmy and Jay, WrestleMania Tag Team Championship.
I could see that happening. I'm interested to see what Jay is going to have to say about. I hope they explain that either on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, like, I know they're going to mention it on Raw, but I assume we're going to get a full explanation on SmackDown. I know a lot of people, I didn't go verify this, but a lot of people said that Jay tweeted out, like, I'm out, and then he put like the blood drop emoji.
I believe he did.
Yeah, I didn't go verify. I said I was before we got on here, but I forgot to. But I was like, I mean, he's still a champion. I know he's just not gonna walk away completely. So, but I guess that's cool because that's a good way to give them a reason to lose their titles. Since
he put it on Instagram as well.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the way they're going to drop the titles because they're not going to be on the same page, of course.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to end up saying, I'm not defending with you anymore.
Oh, damn.
Let Solo do it.
You think he going to go that far?
I think so. Because that's just how Jay is from what I've seen.
Yeah.
As of lately, he's very... petty's not the word I'm looking for, but... he takes things like way too hard.
I got you. So do you think at the Elimination Chamber, which I'm assuming is it Elimination Chamber Fastlane WrestleMania or just Elimination Chamber WrestleMania? You know?
I think it's Elimination Chamber and then WrestleMania.
Okay. Because I was like,
because
just get rid of Fastlane?
Don't think they have a March show. Okay. Because of how early in April WrestleMania is.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming, or do you think there's going to be like a solo title defense at Elimination Chamber, or Roman's going to be in a chamber match?
I don't necessarily think that they're going to put Roman inside of Elimination Chamber because I feel like they're going to start building up for him and Cody. I think they're going to start doing that soon. Yeah.
And then, so going forward, the only thing I can really see is him and Cody, which I'm assuming Cody is only going to challenge for the WWE Championship and not the Universal title. I'm assuming.
I assume that as well.
That's the only one that's, I guess, meaningful to him. So I guess that's how they're going to spin it. Then the tag team title match, and I know you said you want Rhea to go after Charlotte, but I think Rhea's gonna go after Bianca.
That's I think that's expected.
Yeah, and then I don't know what the hell going on with Ronda, but they might do a Ronda Charlotte at WrestleMania just for the money, the big match feel. I don't care for it at all, but they got to put asses in seats. So
right,
got to have Ronda there, got to have Brock there just to put asses in seats. Then I'm going with Seth versus Logan, Bobby versus Brock, and then I'm going with... I swear I don't want to go with The Rock, but I don't know. How you feel about that?
I don't want The Rock to come back.
Controversy. Oh,
His time. His time's up.
yeah. How about John Cena?
I could see John Cena coming back for a match, but
Do you want
John
him to
Cena
come
is
back?
also not as old as The Rock.
Even with that bald spot, you saw how big that bald spot was.
Oh yeah,
right?
that bald
On March
spot was
30th.
massive.
Like that was huge. Like he is thinning. He needs to cut that short, like he used to have it.
How old is John Cena these days?
You can Google it. I want to say John.
Yeah.
You can Google
He's
it.
in this. He's 45.
Okay, I was gonna say 42 if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 45.
Okay. All right. So that's really it that I can think of. You got anything you want to add on to the Royal Rumble, or what do you think could happen in the future as far as WrestleMania?
I'm excited for. I'm excited to see what they have in store for Gunther. I hope they don't just like push that to the side.
Yeah.
I hope they kind of push him to be somebody now.
Yeah, I hope that he gets like a main storyline to lead him into WrestleMania, and not just like if they do like a Gunther versus Braun Strowman without no story, just two big guys slapping each other around. Like, no,
Right.
I need him to do something more meaningful. And then I'm hoping that after WrestleMania, that I can get more of some Imperium stuff, because I did like Imperium a lot.
Oh yeah, I started doing like small stuff like that on Twitter. On my Twitter page, I do unpopular wrestling opinions, and I've been doing it for about 5-6 days now.
You want to give me one?
The first one I ever posted was that Ludwig Kaiser is severely underrated. He's a good in-ring performer.
Yeah.
He's great on the mic, and he's great at making others look good.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers like that. Yeah. Give me two more unpopular opinions if you got them.
One of my unpopular opinions was that I wanted Rick Boogs to come back
Ooh,
at the Rumble because he's just to come back.
Okay, just to come back.
Just because he's got such great charisma, and he's an absolute unit.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I don't know, like, do you ever feel like he'll get elevated to a IC title contender, or just you think he'll just be a gimmick guy, or what?
I think he's just kind of there to be a gimmick guy, just another R-Truth.
Give him a US title, at least.
Yeah,
Give him a
that's
US
another thing I was a little surprised about, that Shinsuke didn't show up.
Yeah. When you said Rick Boogs, I automatically started thinking about Shinsuke, and I was like, do you want Rick and Shinsuke to continue, or Rick Boogs to go solo?
I could see Rick and Shinsuke have unfinished business because friggin' Rick blew his knee out at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah. Was that WrestleMania?
It was.
I don't know why I
'cause
felt like SummerSlam.
They fought the Usos.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I felt like SummerSlam. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't like. I love the entrance they had. That combination, that was awesome. So I like them as a tag team.
Oh yeah.
And I generally hate all of these two single guys not doing nothing. Let's just throw them together type of thing. Like I normally hate that, but they had good chemistry. I like that a lot.
Yeah, they did.
All right, fire off one more unpopular opinion.
That I'm trying to pick. I'm sorry.
You like I'm gonna pick one that's not gonna piss too many people off.
Day 3 was a pretty simple one. It was about Roxanne Perez, about how even though her reign has just started, she has been a great champion so far.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see her future, not just with the NXT Women's Championship, but what she'll do on the main roster when she goes to SmackDown or Raw, and see what she does there. She's young. She's got time to develop into a star, and I see her becoming a top star.
Right. Yeah.
In the future.
She's awesome, but I think a lot of people gonna hate her, kind of for the reason why I kind of hate her. I mean, not hate her, but the reason why I kind of didn't like her when I first saw her, because of the smiling thing and I think people want wrestlers that's more gritty. I don't know. Maybe I'm explaining that the wrong way.
Yeah, because I didn't like her at first because I was a big Cora Jade fan.
Oh, me too, dude. Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like she should have been the women's champ after Mandy had to let it go. Poor Mandy too. But anyway,
Yeah.
like I feel like she should have been champ because Cora and Nikita Lyons, whatever.
Yeah.
To me, those are like the next two like most popular stars. But sometimes it's not always about popularity, I guess.
Yeah.
I know like Shawn Michaels really likes Roxanne and Booker T does as well. So I guess that's the reason. I don't know.
I think she's a great performer
She
all
is.
around. Like,
Yeah.
for being as young as she is too.
Yeah, like I was really blown away. Like she came in and she did a what was that move? It wasn't a Hurricanrana, it was something else.
She did that friggin' tilt-a-whirl head scissors on
Yeah.
friggin'
Like she
Andrea.
came in, it was clean. She didn't botch anything. She had great movement. See, the era that I grew up in with women's wrestling, they were so slow at transitioning from move to move. So
Yeah.
when I first started seeing like Charlotte, Becky, Sasha move with such ease and grace, like that blew me away. So any chick that can do that, like I'm satisfied.
Oh, yeah.
Because I grew up in the Divas era, so my generation of women sucked basically outside of Lita and Trish, and Trish wasn't that good either. But anyway,
Yeah.
all right. So we knocked out everything. We ran through your unpopular opinions. You want to give your Twitter a shout out?
It's at the boss capital DG.
At the Boss Cap. I'm going to follow that right now too.
It's a picture of me in high school pointing off in the distance.
You said the boss.
Yeah, capital DG.
Oh, the boss, not the. Okay, gotcha.
It's the boss, THE.
Oh, okay.
Flash it up on the screen for you if you don't mind.
I'll go ahead. Okay, I got you. Easy, gotcha. All right, so this is the first time I done did this too, of course, because you're my first guest. So we are about to do, like I said, guess the wrestler by accomplishments. Now I wrote 7 accomplishments, so after I name off, if you don't guess them, and I get all the way to the 7th accomplishment, I'm just out of accomplishments. After that, you're just gonna have to go for it.
I'm probably not going to be good at this, but
once I get to, if it gets down to the 6th or the 7th accomplishment, I feel like you're gonna get it because it's gonna be obvious then. So number 1, he has been the WWE Male Superstar of the Year. That's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, a one-time Universal Champion.
Okay.
Number 3, a one-time Intercontinental Champion. Any ideas? You can just say keep going.
Okay, keep going.
You sure? Male Superstar of the Year, one-time Universal Champion, one-time IC Champ. Nothing?
Seth Rollins?
Nope. All right. Number 4, he is a 2-time Raw Tag Team Champion.
Okay.
That was a good guess with Seth Rollins, because when I say Male Superstar of the Year, like Seth has won that, I feel like at least twice.
Okay, Raw Tag Team Champions. All right, give me one more.
Oh, this one I didn't even know, but a one-time Money in the Bank winner that I had no idea.
One-time Money in the Bank winner.
That sounds like Seth Rollins though, but it's not.
It does. It sounds a lot like
It
Seth
sounds like
Rollins.
Seth. With the tag titles, he was the IC
Yeah.
champion, Universal champ, Male Superstar of the Year, Money in the Bank, the greatest heist in WrestleMania. That sounds like Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Come on, give me one more person, because I know the last 2 you're gonna get it.
Based off of the Money in the Bank and the one-time Universal Champion, that list is not big.
Yeah,
Tag Team Champion.
2-time tag team champion, Raw tag team champion, never won the SmackDown tag champs.
Is it Kevin Owens?
Nah, not Kevin Owens.
No.
I don't think Kevin Owens won the Money in the Bank.
He did not.
Okay.
Now that I think of that.
All right, now here's the next guess. Now you finna get it. I know you finna get it now. One-time greatest Royal Rumble winner. I know you're gonna.
Oh, this This is Braun Strowman.
Yeah. I was like, do I want to say the greatest Royal Rumble or do I want to say the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
I remember all of that now, and I do remember when he won Money in the Bank now because he got screwed over at SummerSlam.
Yeah, and they called him the Monster in the Bank. But I forgot all about he won the Money in the Bank. Do you know who his 2 tag team title reigns was with?
One of them was with Nicholas, and the other was with Seth Rollins.
Right. Yep. I didn't even know the one with Seth Rollins. I don't remember that one at all. Like
that one wasn't long. I think it was only like a week.
I don't remember that at all. And I'm pretty sure within the next 6 months, he's probably going to be a 3-time champ because he's probably going to get it with Ricochet whenever the Usos lose it.
They turned, I think they turned on each other in the same match to lose the titles, if I'm not mistaken.
Braun and Seth?
Yeah.
I got to go back and look at that because I'm always going on YouTube and looking at like old stuff. I normally just go back and look at debuts because I love to see the pops of the crowd.
Yeah.
So... But I gotta go back and look at that.
Yeah.
But all right, man. Go ahead and whatever you want to do, whatever you want to promote. Like you said, you got a podcast you're working on, or any social media you want to promote.
My Twitter. I post a lot of wrestling content on my Twitter. Again, at the boss, capital DG. I don't do much on my Instagram. I don't do much on my Facebook. All my wrestling stuff goes on my Twitter.
Okay. All right. Well, whenever you get that podcast up and running, I'm gonna invite you back on this podcast, and then we can keep it going. Okay? Because I really enjoyed it. And all right, guys, I'm out.